Toxic Free. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Okay, so I want to talk about something today that is, it's hard to explain. Now, because a lot of my videos, I talk about a lot of things that I've gone through, a lot of things I've experienced, and I think as well, if you have been a victim of narcissism, or even just a victim of a toxic person, or just a victim of some rotten little shit that just wants to pull you down to make them look better. Hopefully my videos, because I talk from experience, I hope that you can resonate. Is that the right word? Relate, that's a better word, I can say it. I hope you relate, and that's why I do my videos, because I want people to feel that they're not on their own. You know, we're all on YouTube for different reasons. There's some that have healed, that stay around to help others and grab the hands of newbies and help them lead the way. There's some people here that are just clicking on this very minute and putting in the search engine, you know, why is my partner treating me like dirt 1 minute and loves me the next? And they could find this video straight away. So I'm just hoping that my videos kind of relate to most people. You know, people are on here for their own reasons to troll and to hate on others as well, but I'm not going to talk about them today. What I want to talk about is what and how narcissism leads you down a path that's not your path. See, when you first meet a narcissist, you're just on your own path. Whether it's a good path or a bad path, it's your path. And you are on that path because of your own opinions, your own decisions, your own gut feeling, your own mistakes, your own choices. That's your path. And you take responsibility for your own path. But what happens is when you meet a narcissist, they pretend that they're on your path. They love bomb you, and they value you, and they treat you like you're someone special. So what you do is you both join paths. But what happens then is you tend to start going down his path. You leave your path and you go down his path, or her path. I do apologise if I keep saying his, because I think when you have people that have been through this type of thing with a certain gender, you tend to refer to that gender. So I'm not cancelling out everybody. So what happens is when they start to devalue you after a while, and you obviously don't understand what's going on because you think, well, this person loves you, so whatever they're saying to you must be true. And that's what we do. We believe them because a lot of the time it's covert, and they tell us in such a nice way that we're not well, or that we're very sensitive, that, you know, we need to stop being this way because we're going to ruin the relationship. So we try our best to mend the relationship, and we jump through their hoops. The more they devalue us, the more we lose sense of self, the more we don't know who we are. And if we've been through a narcissist relationship, I think hopefully a lot of people can relate to that. Resonate. So that's what we do. We jump through their hoops. They create our emotions. They create everything that we are. We are their puppets. But because we're getting devalued to the point where, and this is what I want to make a point of here, is our gut feeling is like it's like our sat nav. Our gut feeling tells us what's good for us and what's bad for us, related on who we are and our triggers and our likes and our dislikes and our anxieties and everything that we are. Our gut feeling responds to something that's going on in front of us. But what they do is they screw that up. They take that away from us so that we actually don't know who we are. We don't know what we're supposed to think. We don't know anything anymore. And a lot of people feel like that. And I still read it where you think, who am I? I don't understand who I am. They take away your identity and they take everything away from you. But what they then do is they lead you down their path. And even if you have been either discarded by them or you've left them, you're still left with that broken sat nav. You're still left with that person inside who doesn't know up from down, left from right. So what we start doing then is we start listening to opinions because we don't know our own anymore. That sat nav, that inner gut feeling, that life that we've led that creates our choices has been turned upside down. We can't make choices. And I remember going through this, and you ask people so many things and you want so many people's opinions continuously because you really don't know your own. But what happens then is you're not going down your road still, you're going down someone else's road again. Because when you accept someone else's opinions and you keep asking him, her, them, what do you think I should do? Should I do this? Should I do that? And you're so lost within yourself and you really don't know whether you're coming, going or riding a scooter. You don't know what's good for you, you don't know what's bad for you, you've completely lost direction, you've been undermined and you've literally been destabilised. So when you start asking other people's opinions and they start giving you their opinions, you're on their path. You're not on your own path. So you're on a parallel universe, a parallel path to yourself. And a lot of the time when you start listening to people's opinions and accepting other people's choices and you get into the wrong side of the road, you stop heading down the dark side of the road and getting more into the dark side. The people's opinions that you're going to start asking are maybe toxic people. So that's when we think then, oh my God, all I keep doing is bumping into toxic people. That's because we're so weak inside and we so don't know who we are. We're taking so much advice from people around us. We're asking the wrong people. So when you start asking people for advice and what do you think of this and should I do that and should I do that, they're going to give you their sat-nav. They're going to give you their opinion, what they would do based on their triggers, on their anxiety and their lives. We're like lost souls walking down a windy road. We don't know where we are. And this is what I'm trying to get across to you guys. The time that you start knowing that you're healed or you're healing is when you start making decisions for yourself. When you start to get that gut feeling back and you start to actually realize that something inside you is telling you what to do, and you can start then by taking its advice and trusting yourself again and trusting who you are and trusting your sat-nav and trusting your gut feeling. When you can start trusting yourself and making decisions for yourself, then you're on the road to healing, and then you'll start to get back onto your own path. But guys, when we lose ourselves through narcissist abuse, the worst thing we can do is just keep taking advice and opinions of other people and using their choices to direct us in life. You ask a friend, should I take this job or should I not take this job? You would probably know in a previous life before narcissism that what job's good for you. But you ask somebody else what's job's good for you and they might give you the wrong answer. They might say, well, no, I wouldn't take that because of this, this and this. But when you're not well and when you're not making your own mind up or you're strong enough to have your own opinions, you will rely on other people's opinions and you could make the wrong decisions and you could end up going down the wrong path further and further and further, which is not good for us. I don't know where this conversation's coming from or where it's actually leading to, but this has been something that's been on my mind, is they create us into people that we aren't. They create us to make decisions and choices and have opinions that aren't us. And only when you start to heal and get back on your road and start making decisions and making up your own mind and having your own opinions and believing in yourself and whatever idea or choice that you think that you might be making, trusting it and not trusting other people. Listen to other people's opinions. Listen to what other people say, but then you have to start making your own mind up. Start getting grounded. Start looking at who you are. Would I do this before? Would I make this choice before? Try and get back to who you are, because the inner self, the inner you, will then start making the right decisions. You need to use your sat-nav. You need to use your own directions, your gut feeling, not anyone else's directions, not anyone else's gut feelings. You want to be using your own, because your own gut feeling will get you back onto your path. Do not listen to too many other people's. Get help, get support when you're down and at your lowest. And trust, get people in your life that you can trust. But when you start asking the opinions of the wrong people, when you start going down the dark side and you start asking opinions of toxic people and listening to toxic people, you just get further and further lost from who you really are. So guys, I hope this isn't too long, and I hope I've not gone off on one, because I do sometimes. But it means a lot to me to try and help support people. I know that I've gone down the wrong road occasionally in my channel and created some perceptions of me that are their own perceptions. But you know, I do want to help, and if I can just help people understand that you're not alone, and that what you're going through, other people have been through as well. I've been there. I've been lost. I've been down the wrong road. Maybe I'm still down the wrong road. But as long as we all try to get back on the right road, and we all look within and try and find out who we are and our little lost soul we need to find again. And we need to trust ourselves, trust our instincts, trust our gut feeling, trust our choices and opinions, and then we will be back on the right road. I hope that's made sense. Okay. Thanks for listening. Happy Sunday. Take care. Bye.